Take my hand and we'll go away to a different place, float on air and we'll hide away. I'll be your escape. Look up and feel the shifting wind tossing us around again. Hold tight, get ready to begin and just levitate.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. The day is drawing to a close, and what a day it has been in Vereniging Emerald Resort and Casino. Super Cup 2018, the Afcon semi-finals are here. Finally, they are here. The guys have been playing non-stop today, and now it is all here for the semis, then your third and fourth playoffs. Your semi-finals at the moment are Gauteng men's first team, Western Province combined. And then we also have Gauteng's under-19s and then Gauteng veterans, or the Golden Knights.
20 seconds.
It has been emotional. There's been some ups and downs, some shock scores, some big surprises. Gauteng representing very well as well. It's good to see Western Province in there as well. Eastern Cape missed it out just by a little bit. But Gauteng men's are going to be breaking from your left to your right. They are the team to beat, if we're honest.
Game on.
If you've just been watching 5-man and you're like, wow, why is there so much paint being thrown around? That is literally just because, my heavens, 5-man compared to 3, there's a lot more paint, a lot more guns, and a lot more being thrown out there. Western Province combined, losing a player off the break. Big, lanky Ryan sliding into that 3/4 brick bunker there. I believe this is Leroy in front of me in the snake as well. The cousins on the Gauteng men's team. I believe that's Yardini on the 3/4 brick on the Dorito side. He's going to be pushing up as well. Good communication coming out from the big man. A lot of paint being thrown out there. It's a great angle. Johan Smith taking the back seat there on the safe side snake bunker. Western Cape combines gonna have to be on the ball. They're gonna have to pay attention. Leroy pulling a sneaky into the snake 50 there, disappearing out of your view. There's a big bunker, trying to bunker Yardini out on the far side. He manages to get it right. Leroy puts him from Dorito 2. Now he tries the opposite side of the Dorito. Player called on the far side. How's this going to go? Great eyes. Now Gauteng men are really hitting their stride, and they're moving up. Western Province, no one left. There's a red flag. Oi! A yellow flag. There's been a red and a yellow flag at the moment. Let's see how this plays. Or how did this go down?
Base.
Base has been hit. Refs just making sure the numbers make sense here. Hey, this is exciting stuff. When Gauteng men's didn't win their only game of prelims, it was because they were ill-disciplined and they took flags. When they didn't take flags, they won games. As simple as that.
Point approved.
Point approved. Interestingly enough. How's this happening? We're going to get the full lowdown from head ref Byron van Staden.
30 seconds.
It is the next setup, the Gauteng under-19s versus a Gauteng veterans team. Under-19s will be coming a left to right. We will find out what went down with all those flags in just a second, so don't go anywhere. But the point was approved. Remember, veterans in that telltale black or grey and gold. The Gauteng under-19s in that dark blue.
Game on.
Under-19s coming out hot, straight down the middle, and the snake 50. It's a beautiful slide. Veterans forcing a face-off. They're both wearing one. No one survives. That's a great play here. Under-19s loses a player from that center dive that they had. They've still got that snake 50. This is emotional stuff here. There's a little light here with a red marker. When I see his name, I'll let you know. Alex. Playing very well. It's a few times I've seen him now representing well for the under-19s on the snake side here. Golden veterans have that Dorito 1 and that safe side Dorito can bunker. Communicating well, but we're still trying to figure out what the gun advantage is. believe it's 3 or 4 for the under-19s. Golden Knights trying to throw a Dorito player up. It's 4-2 at the moment to the under-19s' favor, though. They need to wrap this up, though. Remember, it is Afcon, so it's a race to 4, not win by 4. Big bunker position there. Pulls out another one. Now they can push up. It should just be the one on the Dorito side. And then he gets picked up across the field. That's a second for Alex, if not a third. Great play on the Snake side. That should be the base point for the under-19s. Looking good out there, boys. The veterans a little shell-shocked.
Base.
We'll wait for that point confirmation. The veterans looking a little shell-shocked, not sure what happened there. I'm sure they'll go back to the drawing board and see how it went down. Head ref Byron van Staden after point confirmation.
Point approved.
He's going to explain these flag scenario for us.
Okay, so the actual initial infringement was the Cape Town team, dead man talking. There was a penalty on the Gauteng team, but the initial penalty was a swing point, giving the point to the Gauteng team.
How many starts on each team?
4 for the Cape Town and
30
Gauteng
seconds.
starting 5.
So Gauteng, after winning that point approval, still starts with 5. Dead man talking on the Western Province team. This is not the first time they've done this today either.
20
The first
seconds.
one didn't seem intentful, but this one causing things here. Remember, it takes 2 points. They don't switch until the second point. So Gauteng will be
10
breaking
seconds.
left to right. Remember, Western Province only starting with 4. They only swap every second point.
Game on.
Western Province is going to have to try lock something down here. Gauteng men are going to be feeling powerful after the momentum of their first point. And then a red flag. Ooh, no one lost off the break just yet. Player being called out on Western Cape. Should give it a 5-3 advantage. Big run up. No one there. No one there. Oh, bad call. Ryan running up to that Snake 50. Trying to bunker the player. Picking the wrong player on the bunker. Player gets picked up on the Western Province side on that Snake too. It was a big plays here, but the numbers are still benefiting the Gauteng men's side. Yardini moving on the opposite 3/4 brick. Bunker trying to lock them down. I've got eyes on 3 Gauteng men. I know there's probably two Western Province lads. Time it is a ticking, but it benefits the Gauteng men. Province doing pretty well, starting a man down. There's a big push up on that Dorito side. He's trying to pick him up back center. Leroy tries to pick up another player. Has been hit as well. Now the Gauteng men can move up. They've taken who they needed to do, and they're doing exactly that. Well done, Gauteng men.
Towel.
Their momentum
Towel.
is undeniable.
Point
Towel
approved.
thrown in, trying to save as much time as possible. So that's really well played. 2-0 there. Very good stuff there. Leroy especially covering well. Ryan, his cousin, coming in for a bunker that didn't exist because there was no one home. But it's the points that matter. But it's still the under-19s now against the Gauteng veterans.
20 seconds. Ten seconds.
10-second counters. Will veterans pull one back, or will the under-19s shock them again?
Game on.
19s are bombing out again, this time down the middle. They're not really throwing down the lanes on the left and right. As I mentioned, that an under 19 lad slides into snake 1, but he's got 3 guns pointed at him. My heavens, there's a lot of paint being thrown into the cluster that is the snakes. Player wears a veteran, gets taken out on that 3/4 brick bunker. Also under 19 player goes down in snake 1. Veterans coming back strong. Under 19's going to bunker behind the player, picks him up, easy breezy. He's got to pay attention, no communication. Another golden veterans player goes down. Only got eyes on 2 at the moment. How's this going to play out? There's going to be a big bunker seal here, and that's exactly what they do to one another. Both are out of it. Asking for a check. Has he come out through this clearly? Player cleared a bunker like that. How was that missed opportunity? Under 19's playing well, taking out that player. Then again, that should be all the golden veterans. These under 19 boys are playing spectacularly, it must be said. Smooth, efficient, their communication. What needs to be looked out for as well is if they keep playing this well, ooh, the future of paintball looks bright. Wasting time. Veterans, this is where experience counts, and they need to use theirs. Not making a call, just hanging about, having a chat to the refs, asking for some checks. No base has been hit though. Oh, time, it is a ticking, it waits for no man. Not paying attention, doth butter no parsnips. Golden veterans need to turn on. Shows good presence of minds from these under 19s after such a hectic adrenaline-fueled display that they're able to sit back and think. There we go.
Towel.
Parsnips, they are doth buttered. Golden veterans finally catching on to what the lighties were trying to do and threw in the towel.
Seconds.
It is an absolute amazing that that under 19 player didn't get picked up in that bunkering in Snake. It was
20
the fact
seconds.
when he asked head ref Byron from starting to come check in, I was like the cheek of this lad. But he got cleared and he went on to the end to get the point. That's what
10
matters.
seconds.
Remember, Western Province do start with 5 now. Good for them. Let's make sure there's no flags.
Game on.
You heard the generic voice lady, game on, and the game is on. I haven't seen anyone dropped off the break just yet. This is a big, big game here, ladies and gentlemen, people of the world. Rivaling the Global Citizen concert. Player called on the far side for Western Province combined. Now Gauteng move up immediately, trying to take advantage of it. Look how close they are. You could spit and hit each other if we get an angle now. They are so close to one another. If there's a bunker, they both back off. They didn't know about one another. Gauteng have lost one. Western Province have lost 1 or 2. And time is ticking away. This helps the Gauteng men profusely. Good communication going from the Gauteng men. There is a Western Province player on that 3/4 brick bunker, Snake side, on the Province side. Moves up to Snake 50. They do know he's there. Player cleared. Not as much paint being thrown down now. Not much field advantage either being gained or lost. Big dive in from a Western Province playing to the snake corner, gets picked up on his way in, almost made his ground. Then also the three-quarter brick bunker player also taken out for Province. I think they've only got a Dorito player moving back to the center can. Yeah, back center is the call. No one in snake. Juan Smith taking out Dorito corner there, claiming a kill there. They still have the back center for Western Province. No, he's still in. Hasn't been claimed. Should still be the back center player. I've lost eyes on the Province boys. A lot of paint still being thrown. Now they're moving up the Gauteng side. Boys almost running into a Duke off there. Bit of paint coming through. That ball literally just came through the net. I am officially requesting Danger Pay live. You are my witnesses. Remember, Gauteng will be happy to let the time go down. In my hand, I hold an unbroken ball that flew past the net, hit me in the forehead, and would have taken out my eye. Tusk. Player has been called out. There's going to be a bunkering. They take the bunker, take each other out. It's worth it. They know they have the numbers. Towel thrown in by Western Province. Gauteng men's lead 3-0.
Point approved.
Gauteng men's were the team to beat. They were beaten by the under-19, so this could be an interesting rematch on our hands. But
30 seconds.
it isn't done. Under-19s only lead by 2. We know veterans have the ability to come back. They've done it before.
20 seconds. 10 seconds.
10-second counter. Fields have swapped sides. Under-19s will be breaking right to left of your screen. The Golden Veterans on your screen now.
Game on.
It's a nice break. Not seeing anyone picked off the break, though. That's positive for the Golden Veterans. Making a big run to that Snake 50. Veterans lose their Dorito 4 runner. Under-19s moving a player up to Dorito 4 and then Brick 50 on the far Dorito side. They've also lost another player and their center player. And now Golden Veterans lose one of theirs. There's no one in Snake, but a lot of paint being thrown down there. This is definitely turning into an interesting game. Now the Snake 50 being occupied by another player. He's got another hit, taking out a Golden Veteran. There is that safety Snake, though. Got eyes on 2 under-19 players. I think it's only the one Golden Veteran left there in that little temple bunker. He's forcing the bunkering. Done exactly that. With his own life. Also losing it there. I think he actually took his mate's bullets, though, which means the under-19 step up, and they're going to take another point with a 3-0 lead.
Base.
It's all about that point approval, though. Otherwise, it doesn't mean anything. Look how pretty all the balls look in the corner there. It looks like flowers. And we are A for away on approval. You even saw the refs giving the good, solid thumbs up there. So we go back to the Gauteng men's and Western Province combined. It's 3-0 at the moment. There's still 2 minutes left to be played. What is the plan here? What is going to be Gauteng men's plan? How is Western Province going to try bounce back?
30 seconds. 20 seconds.
10-second counter should be kicking off soon.
10 seconds. Game on.
Remember, the tides have changed. Western Province breaking left to right. Gauteng men right to left. Province going with a bit of aggression here. Gauteng men have never struggled with this. They're immediately countering with a few Dorito runners to see if they can back it up. That 3/4 brick snake side on the Western Province player there on your screen. Province have lost 1 or 2 though. Lost Christine and now a third player called out. That's 4. There's only the one left for Western Province. No point in throwing in the towel. It's race to 4. It's going to be game, and he's pulled out as well. Gauteng men are going to go all the way. They are going to be in your final. Congratulations to the Gauteng men. They should wrap it up with over a minute and a half to spare as well. A dominating 4-duck experience out here at Super Cup 2018. They're wasting time though. I'm not quite sure why. Nothing to be gained here. Maybe just checking each other out properly. There's that base hit.
Base.
As I mentioned, a solid performance by the Gauteng men, doing very, very well. They should win it 4-0. They are through to your finals. Your Gauteng men is one of your first finalists. Western Province combined will be in your 3rd and 4th playoff. Still a place for podium, so don't count them out just yet. Now it's the under-19s versus the veterans. This is going to be interesting because it's also a very, very strong performance by the Young Bloods. The Young Bloods also leading 3-0, but they have over 4.5 minutes to play. So it is up to the Golden Veterans to come back here. But will the under-19s throw victory away and get defeat when they're in nothing but the strong chair here, leading from the front?
Game on.
Big break by both sides. Big 50 slide here. I do believe that's Alex Bade again. He's loving that snake position today. If he can pick up that player, and oh, does he do so? And he does. That Golden Veteran is out of there. Make that a second one out of there. This is not what they wanted. 2 down already. Haven't seen an under-19 boy out of there yet. This could be a whitewash, ladies and gentlemen. Boom, Golden Veteran moves up across field and gets absolutely nuked. That safety corner as well, safety snake corner's out of there. There's only got a back centre player left by the looks of it. And there's too many alive. There's no way they're going to keep him out. Just trying to pick him up on the shoes, and he gets picked up for his effort. There's no one left on the Golden Harvest. A quick point for the under-19 lads. A powerful, solid performance. The crowd clapping in appreciation. It's good to see the young bloods coming through like that. Absolutely spectacular. Base has been hit. We have to wait for that approval. It looks like your finalists then are Gauteng men's first team versus the Gauteng under-19s. Now this is causing controversy because the under-19 squad was the only team today to beat the Gauteng men's. The Gauteng men's did not turn on. I had a few words with them as well. They weren't happy with their performance there. So will they be able to come back? Your 3rd and 4th playoff will be Western Cape combined and Gauteng veterans. But don't go anywhere. We're going to take a quick breather, just like the players need to get their paint and their breath back mainly. My name is Adam Zawada, coming at you live from Super Cup 2018, Emerald Resort and Casino in Vereeniging. The place to be to watch provincial paintball. But don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. are back in action. Welcome back to your finals. This is actually your third and fourth playoff. Gauteng Veterans left to right versus Western Province combined. What is going to happen here? Third and fourth playoffs, Afcon Super Cup 2018. It's a good day to die. Paintball.
Game on.
Western Province, big break to that three-quarter brick bunker. He survived the slide. Sort of got caught. Oh, he has to wear that. We reacted. Must have been a bounce if he's not going out. Refs had a look at him, though, so... Safety snake corner. Player called there. He's out now, finally out of that three-quarter brick. Golden Veterans taking their time. They're not pushing up too high whatsoever. Remember, Mercy 4, but it is a race to 4, 10-minute game time. See another Western Province player has been tagged on the far side. Veterans will be wanting to come back with a bit of power, save some face, save some name. They want that podium, but Cape Town's not going to make it easy for them. They didn't fly all this way for nothing. Golden Veterans move a plane, a snake 1 on the outside of the cluster. In your vision on the right-hand side. Just trying to pick that back center bunker up. Big move up to that three-quarter brick bunker. Cape Town, Western Cape, Western Province lose their back right can bunk on the Dorito side. The Golden Veterans starting to move up. Snake 50, past Snake 50, moving into bricks. That's it. That's enough. Too much in it. Too much in it. Golden Veterans take the first point. Western Province combined, throwing in the towel, as you can hear. But the game we have all been waiting for. All day we are wrapping up with it. We are excited. It is the first and final for Afcon Super Cup 2018. Who's going to be crowned number 1 and who's going to be number 2? We always remember the winners. Number 2 always gets itemized down on the trophy as well, but do they go down in the history books? That is the question we have to ask when it is the Gauteng under-19s versus the Gauteng men's first team. This also has caused some contention as the only team to have beaten them in preliminaries. They have to turn on. The Gauteng men also know that if they take any yellow cards, discipline's going to be a picture. There's the Gauteng men talking some tactics there. Johan Smith, Yardini, Ryan Ace, all getting involved there. That's some hell of a height difference, or is that just the camera angle there? Anyway, they say the camera adds 20 pounds. I didn't know it added 20 inches. But let's focus on the paintball. Gauteng men's, as you can see, will be breaking right to left. But we're focusing on the boys. The under-19s have been playing very, very well.
Game on.
No big serious break. Johan Smith straight into the snake cluster, as is Alex Yardini. Normally known for playing on the Dorito side, he's coming straight into the cluster here of snake side. A lot of paint being thrown around here. Absolutely great. Haven't seen any bodies drop though. The survivability is key. Some of the shooting is absolutely spectacular. Johan dropping back a bit and then running on the inside of the cloister, still at that snake wing before the 50. Lost side on the right. Alex moving up into the snake wing as well, mirroring Johan Smith there. Johan sees him moving in, hasn't shot him yet. He's been cleared. No, what's going on? Alex gets bunkered. Johan gets bunkers. Alex gets hit as well. Not good at all. There's been a misunderstanding there. They needed some better communication. Alex did well to take bait. I think it's Alex Bade is his surname. Bade taking 2 with him. 2-for-1 specials there on that snake side. Johan could have maybe contacted Alex and let him know that that player was there, unless he didn't see him. A lot of paint being thrown the snake side because the under-19s have moved in here now. This is getting tight here. Men need to turn on if they're going to get this point. It's only been 1 minute and 15 seconds. Not long at all, and so much action already. Oh, under-19 lad wearing it in the goggles there. That's why we wear protection. play is being called now on the men's side. It's the big lad Ryan Ace. They've lost as well. I think that's his cousin Leroy in the far corner. Who's left? I don't think there's anyone left for the men. Or is there? Who's that in the safety snake? Towel thrown in by the men. The under-19s taking a point. This is what we spoke about earlier. What is the plan? What are the men going to do to come back here? Because they're never going to live it down if these under-19s come in. And because we all know how humble teenagers are.
30
But
seconds.
good for them for getting that point. I'm not trying to detract. Please do not misunderstand.
Seconds.
Veterans leading 1-0 against Western Province Combined. Combined's going to want to try take some points here, that's for sure.
10 seconds. Game on.
That's your Golden Veterans breaking left to right there. You can see no one's been picked off the break just yet. All 5 on screen. Ooh, wait, that's a pick off right across the whole field. You even saw him across the field in the background. That was some great shooting. Very well done. Player called off again. Not carrying on, so no yellow card, no yellow flag. Western Province is hungry here. This combined side have decided enough is enough. Golden Veterans coming the wrong way, wrong pits. Another player out. I'm hearing a big screen. Is it a flag, though? Yeah, Western Province have come out to play. They've decided enough is enough. We've flown this way. We want our podium finish. This is some great shooting. They're really locking down the Golden Veterans. Another one, he goes down. Another one down. Golden Veterans are done. They are out of here. As far as I understand it, that's all 5. Western Province not playing games whatsoever. Absolutely spectacular. That's going to tie it up, ladies and gentlemen.
Base.
Now the important logistical sides of paintball. Play's been called. He wasn't clear. Is there enough on Western Province's side?
Game on.
Game on. Time not too much of an issue. They lose 1 through it. There's enough there, though.
Base.
Like I said, the logistical side. This is the first point that hasn't been confirmed that I remember of the day. Province are not lucky because they proved it with skill and ability that there's enough men left to carry on the point. Not sure what's happening with the approval. There, the logistics as mentioned. This is going to be the equal point. I feel it in my water.
Point approved.
There we go. That's a 1-1 tie-up between Gauteng Veterans and Western Province combined. But we got some big news happening. Gauteng men's West under-19s. Under-19s leading 1-0. For the people who bite their nails, I suggest you
30
stop.
seconds.
Because you're going to be doing it for the next foreseeable future, next 10 minutes. For the smokers, just as bad. If you don't have a nervous titch or a terrible habit, I suggest you
20
find
seconds.
one. It's going to be one of those games. It's going to be
10
tight.
seconds.
Tight. This is going to be a tight game. Head ref Byron for start and letting me know that the reason here the first player from Western Province wasn't approved, he got shot on the back, which he obviously didn't feel. Big slide, Johan Smith into that quarter brick bunker there. Under 19s lose a player off the break. I have noted, make that 2. This is where maybe experience comes to the fore. I've still got eyes on 4, if not 5 Gauteng men. Under 19s, that's another one down. Oi, this isn't good. And I do believe that that is that. Absolutely obliterated. You can watch. There's probably all 5 alive.
Base.
Base hit. The South African men came out to play there. No games there, that's for sure. The under-19 boys are going to be shell-shocked. What went wrong there?
Point approved.
That ties it up 1 apiece. Still lots of time to be played, though. Remember, it's first 2-4, not win by 4. So this is still very, very close. Remember, they've played 2 points, so now they only swap sides. So Golden Veterans, the Gauteng Golden Veterans will be dropping from the right to the left. And, of course, Western Province combined left to right.
20 seconds.
That last point by the Gauteng men was definitely the one we'd been seeing throughout the day of absolute domination and annihilation. But the under-19s held their own against them earlier. Can they do it again? On your screen, Western Province combined breaking out. Let's see if they make their breaks. Player is out on that safety side. 1 off the break, 2 off the break on the far side, leaving the field. They've only got 3 left, Western Province. This isn't what they would have wanted after just winning a point. Seems like another one's out. Only 2 left. They're going to sit in that back bunker. They're not going to move out too easily. The veterans, Gauteng veterans, are definitely going to want to capitalize on this. They would have been counting how many left the field. Big, big run there to that safety. Did he make it cleanly? No, he doesn't. Trying to keep the lanes under control, losing a body for it. Only the 1 left. It makes sense to throw in the towel. Running as well, but no one saw him go, so he made it safely. Gauteng veterans moving up together as a team. Player gets hit and he is out of there. That is all 5 Western Province players.
Towel.
All 5 Western Province players. Towel has been thrown in. That means the Gauteng veterans take a 2-1 lead with just over 5 minutes left to be played. Now we have the first and second playoff, the serious game, the lighties versus the oldies. How is this going to happen? We couldn't have asked for better finals in 3rd and 4th playoffs, that's for sure. It's getting very tight. If anything, I wouldn't be surprised if there's overtime. It's not like we're like trying to beat a storm or anything like that, but the players will make it happen, I'm sure. Murphy's Law. So what that means is I am sitting in Schrodinger's overtime, where there is both overtime and not until proven otherwise. Couple bunkers getting fixed there. The way some of the players have been sliding in them, you can call them bumpers, but let's stick to the traditional bunker. It's been a long day of paintball, but very fruitful for a lot of teams. Almost there to crowning our Afcon champions. It's one of the 2 teams on your screen now, either the under-19 Gauteng boys. We're going to split screen now to the Gauteng men. It's one of those 2 teams right there that are going to be lifting up first place of your Afcon Super Cup 2018. Couple bunker revitalization maneuvers happening here. I was blaming the players for holding us up before the storm, and it seems that the refs have done it.
30 seconds.
It's tied at 1 apiece. Lots of time left. That's not going to be the problem here. This is going to be about survivability and picking off your foe.
Seconds.
20-second counter. Your 10's going to kick in soon. I am going to be watching avidly. I hope you are too.
10 seconds.
Click, click, bang. Let us go.
Game on.
So far, not seeing anyone dropped off the break. I lie. One of the under-19 boys has been picked off. He's left the field on the far side, but as has one of the Gauteng men's. There's a bit of a confusion on that three-quarter bunker there. Ryan and Johan at the same bunker. It was fine to an extent, except Johan turned around to cover the other angle. But now that bunker's truly and well locked down. You can see the under-19 boy in the background at that centre-back bunker. How's that going to be played? Only seen one player leave each side. Good communication coming from the Gauteng men's. It's Yardini who got put out on the Dorito side. Johan sneaking up into that snake 50. There is a player there from the under-19s. So it's very close. They're within spitting distance of one another. They don't know that they're there, though. The first one to get vision here is the big one. Leroy's joined his cousin now in Snake 1 outside of the cluster. There's going to be a 50-50 here. Oh, I'm going to get hit. Oh, I don't feel like getting hit. Johan and this under-19 are literally on the same side, on the different side of the same bunker. Johan can even turn and hear it. It's there. What's the play here? I'm moving out the way. I'm not eating paint this late in the day. Oh, there's the exchange. Are they both in? Are they both out? Let's wait for the turn. Both players going to get checked. It looks like the under-19s have been taken out here, though. That was an interesting play, to say the least. That was great play by Johan Orion. This whole snake contingent did really, really well to lock down the under-19s. Also, that under-19 player had no idea that the Gauteng men's player was right there on the other side of the bunker. Very, very surprised and not able to turn around and get the shot off in time either. This looks like it's going to be the Gauteng men's taking a 2-1 lead. Showing a bit of better discipline. No flags. That's good to know. Good to see. They're taking their time, though. Obviously a ploy for time. No one give up the game. Shh. There we go.
Towel. Towel.
About a minute, almost 30, 40 seconds wasted there by the Gauteng men's side. Eventually the under-19s picking up on a 2-1 lead to the Gauteng men's. It is close paintball. This is some of the closest finals we've seen in a long, long time. Only at Super Cup 2018, of course.
30 seconds. Twenty seconds. Ten seconds.
Western Province combined, breaking left to right. Golden Veterans, Gauteng Veterans on your screen, breaking right to left.
Game on.
It's 2-1 to the Vets. Big, big break. Western Province showing some intent. Not seeing any drops, though. Still looks like a 5-on-5. Because they've got 3 in the back and then 2 very high players as well now. Vets lose a player. Golden Vets moving up on the far side. Tries to bunker a player. Not sure if he got him right, though. Western Province lose a player. He's running out as well. I think Vets have lost 2 though, so still think there's an advantage on Western Province. They immediately move players up to Dorito 4, past the halfway line on the Snake 50 as well. But he's outside the cluster of Snake there. Trying to pick up that Dorito player, not quite yet. Western Province are thinking, oh, there was a hopper hit there. Moving across now. He wants to cut across. He wants to cut the field open. And it looks like they have. Let's have a look here. It looks like Western Province are going to take this point. Gauteng veterans struggling a little bit there.
Ace.
Let's see how this plays out here.
Point approved.
Let's see how this plays off here. Point approved. So, it is 2-2. Western Cape combined, pulling that one back. Like I said, this is getting super tight, and that's for 3rd and 4th. Let's not even forget 1 and 2 with Gauteng men's and Gauteng under 19s. The final. The day of talking, I'm going to have to speak to my direct line manager. Not sure I'm going to make all 3 days if my voice is already dragging a touch. What does my direct line manager say?
10 seconds.
I won't tell you what he said because this is a family show. On your screen, the under-19s coming out so far. It's a big break by both sides. Oh, is that player out? No. He's good. Just double checking. There's been a lot of bounces today, though. It's very much a bouncing kind of field. The heat's playing a large role in that. Player is called out on the under-19 side. Johan back in that Snake 50. Jordan Timberlake, the first under-19 to get called off for this point. I see Leroy Ace has also been put out for the Gauteng men's. Make that another player for Gauteng men's, if not a third. I only think there's 2 left. Only 2 down, sorry. So I've got eyes on 3. Back bunker, Dorito bunker, and then now a Snake. It's good hustle that, I can tell you that much. Oh, there's a big exchange coming through here. Oh my heavens, I thought I was dead. There's been a play. Both players have been called off, so it's a fair exchange according to head ref Byron van Staden. Deemed a fair exchange. Not sure exactly what the gun count is at the moment. Oh, I do believe that there's been a snapshot there, and that under 19-year-old player got taken out. Gauteng men's, I feel, can walk up freely. And they're going to do just that. And they're also going to take their time, let me assure you of that. Gauteng men's really finding their stride here. I'm not saying that the under-19s are playing badly. They're truly not. They're really sending Oaks a run for their money here. There's a reason they're in 2nd place here, and the future of paintball looks bright.
Towel.
The under-19's a bit sharper this time round, immediately realizing the towel scenario and throwing it in. That is a 3-2 lead, or 3-1 lead at the moment to the Gauteng men's. Still a bit of time there to be played, but 3rd and 4th still needs to be decided as much as 1 and 2 does. And we're looking at a 2-2 tie at the moment.
30 seconds.
Looking at a tight 2-2 tie between Golden Veterans, or Gauteng Veterans. As you can hear, I've given them my own name, a little poetic license of me. And of course, a Western Province combined. Western Province really digging deep here. They didn't come here for nothing. They're playing with their heart on their sleeves, as is the Vets, I must admit.
Game on.
It's always amazing to hear that game on and all that paint just gets absolutely unleashed. It is a storm of paint. storm chasers would chase that amount of paint kind of thing. Western Province sliding up into that 3/4 brick on the snake side of the field. Moving up into snake 50 in the cluster of snake. There's going to be a duke-off. They're very close to one another. As you can see on the screen, there's a 50-50 cut across the field on the Dorito side as well. There's another Western Province play on that 50 brick. The player getting checked on the Dorito side, being clear to play. This dude needs to be careful on the provincial side, Western Province. Vet's been called out, though, on that far Dorito side. A lot of action happening on this near safe corner. It's 1v2s. Province need to try and move up on that Dorito and cut the field. Well done to the Gauteng vet, making sure he pulls that snake player. Tempers are rising here. It is getting very emotional. Everyone playing with their heart on their sleeves. The ref's work is not easy. Generally, it's getting worse today. No significant field advantage. Both teams not wanting to open the door. As I say that, the vets move up. There's a big exchange here. Player called. Is it one or is it both? I do believe both players are called out, and Western Province lose their back bunker, so they've only got the 50 wall at the 50 brick on the Dorito side at the moment. And the back bunker, sorry. So they've got two alive still. That back temple. The vets have a part player themselves, Dorito 1, Dorito 2. Looks like a 2v2 here, ladies and gentlemen. Doesn't get closer than this, and time is whittling away. 2 minutes. This is going to be a deciding point, if I do say so myself. Someone needs to do something, though. Someone needs to try and get a pop shot here. But survivability, everyone's survival instinct is kicking into maximum overdrive. You can see the crowd having a look there. Quite a thick crowd today. It's good to see as well. Both teams on the far corners of the map. Paint will probably be getting a little low at this moment as well. They are allowed to pick up. Tucking in that bunker, trying to be thin. Get skinny! Vet getting checked out there. There's that Western Province player on that 50 brick. Moving up into the opposite Dorito now. Player cleared on the Western Province back corner. Moving up to try help his mate out. Western Province has lost one. 60 seconds down. Not sure how many vets are in. Still two cleared. It's 2v1. Here's that snake 50. These Doritos need to look south. They're going to get picked up. They know where he is now. Oof, good shooting. They know where he is now. They're keeping his head down. There's been a snapshot. What a play. Western Province have gone down. There's 40 seconds left. No one's live, but there is someone on the vet.
Towel.
That's an interesting Province play. Maybe if they stayed quiet and risked it, the vets would not have made it in time for the point, and it would have gone to overtime, drawn at 2-2, because it was quite close. But now it is 3-2 to Gauteng veterans. Oh, well played, well played. There was some good shooting involved there, that was for sure. Looks like it's getting close. There's only about 30-odd seconds left for Cape Town to come out, so they're going to steel themselves for a beating. Gauteng under-19s, Gauteng men's 3-1. 3 minutes left to play, though. Remember, if Gauteng men's take this point on your screen now, or now it's the under-19s, they win if Gauteng men's win this. Remember, the kids can still come back. These under-19s can show you who's who in the zoo, and they've done that
10 seconds.
to a lot of provincial teams today to come second. This is nail-biting stuff. 3 minutes left to play in this final playoff.
Game on.
Quite a lot of aggression. An under-19 player got picked off. There's a snake 50. They don't know he's there, though. They are laying down the covering fire. How's this going to play out? There's going to be a player down on that 3/4 brick. They're on the wrong side of the bunkers. They literally don't. There we go. He has picked him up. Well played. Hey, nah. That got emotional. Popper has been hit as well now on the Snake side. So guys dropping equally on both teams. I also see Gauteng men losing someone on the Dorito side. I'm pretty sure the men's will be happy to try and soak up some speed or just time. Snake 50 now for the under-19s. They've also got Dorito 3. Oh, they do know he's here now, though. They do know he's here. He wants to back up. He doesn't want to get too involved. And then the 19's pushing up whilst the Doritos are busy. Now they're trying to open up that back temple bunker. And the 19 player moving up on the 50, moving past the 50. He's going to try bunker that Dorito. They're moving up. Oh, my heavens. They've bunkered 1. They've bunkered 2. They've been pulled out. Will the under-19s pull a point back here? I do believe they will.
Base.
Very well played, Gauteng under-19s. Keeping calm under pressure. Opening up the field. Moving together. Replacing one another. Making sure the survivability is there. And it shows because that's a 3-2 scoreline with a minute and a half. This could go either way, ladies and gentlemen. Did I not mention overtime? Because it might just be coming your way. Just waiting for the logistics of the approval.
Point approved.
There you have it, 3-2 to the Gauteng under-19 squad, showing their mettle, really, really, really playing their bloody socks off. It is absolutely spectacular. Gauteng men's holding firm, but can they keep it up? There's more than just pride on the line here. There's a first place spot.
30
plot.
seconds.
But it's not done. Third and fourth, 39 seconds to be played between Gauteng veterans and Western Province combined.
20 seconds.
.39 seconds to be played. Western
10
Province
seconds.
are steeling themselves to take a beating here. Because if they can pull this off, it's going to involve a lot of paint hits. But if they can pull a point here, they can force off the overtime. We're going to watch the Western Province break. Very aggressive, going straight up the middle. Hard up the middle. Hard, hard, hard. Time already only at 30 seconds. They're really pushing up now. Golden Vets pushing up now as well, trying to counter it. Not letting them dictate the flow of the game. Does look 20 seconds left. Is it going to be enough for Province to get involved? This has been such a tight third and fourth playoff. They're still moving up, trying to force it. He's going to wear it, not take out a vet with him, unfortunately. This is good hard playing with their hearts on their sleeve, Cape Town. They always do when they make the travel up. Careful on the 50 brick. You're going to get split in half.
Game time finished. Game finished.
Game time finished. The Gauteng Vets very happy with that third place playoff there. They're going to take that 3-2. Congratulations.
30 seconds.
Like I said as well, Cape Town always plays with their heart, making them travel up here. They played really well for that fourth spot. A bit unlucky.
20 seconds.
You could see them playing their heart out to try and just get that point off. A little unlucky. Hopefully next time they can bring something home, a podium finish, but also the Gauteng veterans
10
getting that
seconds.
third playoff. Good on them. But now the big game, an hour 38, a minute 38. Gauteng under 19s breaking left from right. The Gauteng men's right to left. It's 3-2.
Game on.
This is going to be serious, ladies and gentlemen. Big slides, big plays. This is essentially pro-level ball at a provincial level. Johan Smith asking for a checkup here. Being called out. He is out. He got shot in the upper legs underneath where he can't check. Under 19's already moving up. He gets picked up. Not sure where he got hit from. It's those blind lanes. If we've mentioned them once, we've mentioned them twice. Under 19's lose a Dorito player as well. Now they're trying to bunker another. I think they managed to get one right. At the cost of his own life. There's two Gauteng and men still left, moving up to that 50 brick. Now moving up 3. They've also got a
60
snake
seconds.
player. 60 seconds left. They're closing in on Dorito of the Gauteng under 19 player.
Towel.
Towel thrown in.
Towel.
And that's that. That is the game. Gauteng men
Point
win
approved.
it.
Game finished.
Game finished 4-2. Well done, the Gauteng men, giving back payback to those under 19s who beat them in the round robin. The Gauteng men screaming in appreciation. They're proud. They're happy. They're going to take that first place. So for the last time, Gauteng men taking first Gauteng under 19s taking second. Then we're going to do Gauteng Veterans with third and Western Province combined taking fourth. That is us for the day though at Super Cup 2018. You could see the great Gauteng spirit there. Western Province getting involved as well. We are done for the day. We will be back tomorrow just after 6 a.m. in the morning. You can see the happiness in the players. It is great. My name is Adam Zawada. I am going to say goodbye, and I will see you all tomorrow morning. Enjoy it, drive safe, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. It's Friday, baby.